Olivia. You're welcome back to my channel. If you just see me for the first time, thank you, welcome. I'm in Nigeria and I live here in South Africa with my family. So if you're just seeing me for the first time, please hit on the subscribe button, okay? It's just a click away from you, and when you do hit on the bell sign, that's where you'll be notified of our subsequent videos. And to all my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I appreciate you, okay? And without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Yes, it's going to be a very quick one, very quick life. So guys, like I said, I live in South Africa with my family. I've been living here for over a decade actually, and I like the ways of South Africa. That's where I'm going to start with this video. Okay, South Africans are people that the much I know them, South Africans are not tribalistic. Okay, I'm not trying to put that on the table here, but the country where I come from, that is Nigeria, one of the major flaws that Nigeria has as a country is tribalism. Okay, Nigeria is a very, very tribalistic country, to the extent that if a Nigerian sees you, okay, you're Nigerian, the first things they want to ask is, where are you from in Nigeria? They want to know. If a Nigerian asks you that question, that means they want to categorize you. I want to know where I keep you. I want to know where if I can with you. I want to know if I can trust you. I want to know if you can be a person, okay? Hello, Transformation Hub. Thank you so much for joining. Meanwhile, I saw one of my subscribers in Joburg. I'm just from Joburg, and it was very fun. He was like, "Hello, Sister Olivia." I'm like, "Oh, hello." My husband was like, "Who is? Do you know him?" I said, "Yes, I know him. I don't know him in person, but I know him. He should be a subscriber." He was like, "Oh, okay, one of your people." And yeah, so that's by the way. I didn't get to ask his name. So if you're the person, hello, if you watch this video. So as I was trying to say, Nigeria being a very tribalistic country, and it has kept us backwards. Tribalism is a very, very dangerous tool that especially a tool that is used by our politicians. Okay, and yeah, unlike South Africans, I'm not trying to compare always, but I'll always compare, guys. Okay, forgive me, but I always compare, not in a bad way, but so knowing South Africans, a South Africa to a South Africa is a South Africa. They don't even, like, I'm just using blacks. They don't even care if you're a Zulu, a Xhosa, a Tswana, any tribe. It's just, but we Nigerians, okay, are you Igbo? Are you Yoruba? Are you Asa? Where are you from? Okay. So that has always been the thing, and of course the politicians always try to use it as a tool to hold us. You get, that's the tool that is very convenient for them to use. But mind you, these politicians are actually friends at the end of the day. When it comes to they have personal relationship with other people from other tribes, but when it comes to doing politics, they use it as a tool to say, oh, this person you're trying to vote is a Yoruba, is a Igbo, is an Hausa, that kind of thing. So tribalism is very, very bad tool. And some of the elites, the wise people also speak against it in Nigeria. And Davido, there was something that happened, on the social media space. I think, of course, if you know Davido, his wife is an Igbo woman, Chioma. And some of his friends are Igbo people, Cubana, chief priest, and other. He also have, of course, Yoruba. So that guy is just a very, very liberal person. He doesn't care about tribe. He doesn't care about anything. Please, if you're watching, give us a thumbs up, okay? So somebody now came and put a very horrible comment on one of his posts. He's like, Davido, an Yoruba boy like you, how you surrounding yourself with Igbo people. Igbo people are not to be trusted. They will pull you down. I'm speaking as a Yoruba. I can't quote the person, but it was a very funny post and a very, very tribalistic post. Like, somebody, I think he recently went for his friend's wedding, and I think his friend is an Igbo person. Then there's this one of the legends of music. They call him, what's his name, Bright Chimeze. Davido got an inspiration from his music, and he sent the man a message, and he even video called him. Said, hello, I used your inspiration. I want to just have a chit chat with you. And he invited the man. I think he's in the eastern part of Nigeria, my side, Igbo part, and he invited the man to Lagos to come and of course, we all see everything on the social media space, and that is where that comment was actually come. So when the man came, Davido used his Rolls Royce to of course Davido has money. He used his Rolls Royce to bring the man, and they were showing the man was just gallant, happy. Of course, the man is a legend, you know, a music legend of the old, like in the 60s, or 70s or 80s, 60s, 70s and 80s. And Davido just got mentioned, and he felt like doing something cool for the man to just come and have a good time in Lagos. That was where this comment was coming from. But by the way, hello everyone, thank you for joining. So let me just finish before I say hello. So after that then guess what Davido's response was, and that is where I was very, very impressed. He laughed out loud to that comment, and he was like, "I'm Igbo by blood." I mean, why? I mean, we are all human beings. We are all, there's a slogan in Nigeria that we say one Nigeria. You know, it's also a slogan to help mitigate this tribalism. We all say one Nigeria, one Nigeria. If this one Nigerianness is practiced in this age and time, I mean, I'm wondering, a young person, somebody writing a comment, "Oh, be careful of these Igbo people that you're surrounding himself." Does this person want Davido to divorce his wife? He's already married to an Igbo woman. Okay, so that I always say that this tribalism, this is the end. Okay, when people begin to speak against tribalism or any ill in the society, I mean, that is how the end of these ills come. If somebody like Davido, if he didn't respond comment now and he's just like, "Please give this video a thumbs up, guys." Okay, if you're watching, please give us a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And so somebody like Davido, if he didn't say that, of course that comment crippled that person. What are you going to say when Davido said, "I'm by blood"? What are you going to say? Such comments is very, very encouraging in the sense that at least we know that tribalism shouldn't be a thing in this age and time in Nigeria. It's one thing that is holding Nigeria bondage. Unlike South Africa, I always say that I've never seen a South Africa that say, "Oh, this part of," I don't know if it happens. You read me on the comment section, South Africans, but I don't. Even if there will be a hint of tribalism in South Africa, which I don't know, I don't think it can be like Nigeria. Nigeria, we like tribe. After tribalism, you see religion. Then it will be after, where do you come from? Okay, which religion do you practice? Are you a Muslim? Are you a Christian? Are you a it's mostly Christianity and Islam in Nigeria, or maybe African traditional religion, which is no longer practiced. But the point is that those things need to end. This is 2025. Okay, we need to be like other African countries that don't think about tribalism that much. In South Africa, tribalism is not a thing, and I really appreciate South Africans for that. If you don't know, you will be wondering. It's a thing to the extent that in South Africa, I like about South Africa, and I'll keep saying it. A Zulu can know how to speak other languages, and even here in Tswana, if you speak Zulu, you'll be understood. That is one great thing that happens. That is where you know that tribalism is not a thing. So if I speak your language here in South Africa, I can interact. You can interact with any language. I don't know how easy. I keep asking South Africans, how easy is that? How does that happen that people know different South African languages? I ask them, is it easy? They say, it's not so easy, but them are intertwined. In Nigeria, just like I'm an Igbo person, I don't know how to speak Yoruba. It's not taught in our school system, except you grew up in the Yoruba part of Nigeria. Okay, that's the only way or I don't know Hausa, or I don't know Efik, Ibibio, all those other tribes. I can't know it. Tribalism. It's coming to an end, and people were like applauding Davido. What do you think on the comment section? Do you think Davido's response was the best? I think the best response ever. And people were like saying, okay, I think Davido's grandmother or great grandmother is an Igbo person, but that is not what he's trying to say. He's trying to say that this Igbo people I'm also an Igbo by blood because I'm a Nigerian and I'm a human being. That's what he's trying to say. That is what I think his comment is trying to say. Tell me what you think on the comment section. Somebody says in the Kasi there is some tribalism. Transitional Hub says in the Kasi there is tribe. The more you get out there in the cities, it's not a thing. Okay. At least in the cities, it's not a thing. Kasi, you get. If you're saying I know we are human beings. I know that there will be a little bit of, this is, my people. There should be a little bit of, but it shouldn't be out so loud in the open. Hi, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm talking to you. Okay, so hello everyone, thank you everyone for joining. So yeah, like transformation hub said, there could be a little bit here in South Africa. That's what he's trying to say in the Kasi. What's Kasi? Kasi is, do you mean in the villages? I don't know, but it can't be as loud. You get, it can't be as loud as it is in Nigeria, because it's so loud in Nigeria. It's used as a tool. You can imagine somebody coming to a celebrity like Davido, you know, coming to tell him that beware of this Nigeria Igbo people, or you're surrounding yourself with Igbo people, they are going to betray you. I mean, somebody that is married to an Igbo. So when you're telling that kind of thing, what do you want him to do with his wife and his children? Because of course his children they are half Igbo. Okay, it's very funny, and I love his response. So this is, if we keep responding to this issue of tribalism, like, it's going to be the end, the very, very end of tribalism in Nigeria, because we need it to end. That is why they are using it as a political tool to hold us captive. If we see somebody that is a suitable candidate, people will use the political tool to say, oh, this person is an Igbo, and Yoruba, Hausa. Is very funny. Anyway, that's what I think I should say. Thank you everyone for joining. This is just going to be a quick short one. Share your opinions. What do you think? What do you think about this issue of tribalism, and what do you think about Davido's response? Do you applaud his response, or do you think he responded the right way? Please give this video a thumbs up, okay? Let's be doing more live. We had issues with electricity, but that's by I will be coming live more often these days. Thank you everyone for joining. Okay, thanks so much. Share this video, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, and then turn on your notification bell. And I will see you. Just share your thoughts on the comments if you had this video on playback. Okay, and I'll see you later, guys. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you. Bye. Please thumbs up on the video, okay, and share your thoughts. Bye.